Sup, rat, said Raina. Okay. I was sat here for 3 minutes trying to change the lyrics of the Winnie the Pooh theme tune to be relevant to our live show. What am I doing with my life? That Totoro onesie needed to go in the wash. And then I was like, not going to give up this lifestyle. And then I found this and I put it on and I was like, sweet Jesus, it's a Winnie the Pooh onesie. So here I am. This is my life. I've never bought a onesie, but for some reason there's like 7 in the house. I don't know why. There's like a Totoro one, 2 dinosaurs one, a lion one, a Tigger one, a Pooh one, and like 5 other, I don't even know, it's just weird. Jackie said, have you seen Moulin Rouge? Moulin Rouge was always one of my favourite movies ever. I owned it on VHS back when I was a child that didn't own many movies and there was no internet to watch whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted. And I just used to watch Moulin Rouge on tape all the time. There we go. Everyone's giving me some epic thumbing right now. How many thumbs do I have inside me? I mean, every single one of you is giving like 10. Wow, there's so many thumbs. I can't even. Hi, Dan. I hope you're good. Ah. Hello, Ariana. I am good. Ah. Can you believe it's almost Halloween, said Cynthia. It is, isn't it? Well, I mean, because it's a certain week next week. It's spooky week. It's basically, because it's Halloween, me and Phil just play horror games in the days leading up to it. But look forward to many Halloween-themed videos. I don't want to spoil everything, but safe to say there's that game that always has the sequels. We may have played that. Dan, are you egg? Said Gianna. I'm horrified by that. I don't know what that means. Woo! I love your hat. My hat, yeah. Great hat that I'm wearing right now. Are you AO? Candice Puff. Wow, you guys are loving this so much you can't even type. You from? Said Ornob K. I from England. You from? From you. Tell please me that. Hi Dan, I'm in man, help me please. What is wrong with you? None of you can type today. And then Nicole is watching me in the bath. Nicole, if you drop me, I swear to God. What are you on? What am I on? I'm high on life. I'm on a chair. Yeah, when we were filming the Tatanov show at the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood, there was a guy that had a 360 virtual reality camera. I don't know if you've watched any of these like 360 VR videos. We filmed ourselves backstage doing like the terrifying walk up to behind it, and it's kind of cool. So we've filmed that, so you can get your phone and you can like spin it around, and it's like you're in the room with me and Phil. Last year when we did the 3D audio thing, this is like the eye version. So if you want to be able to, with your own phone, look at my under chin and then down, just like see how long my legs are, and just other disturbing angles that I probably haven't thought of as we were making the video. Look forward to that, to going on the channel. Plenty of time to get back to regular Dana's Not On Fire and Amazing Phil videos for the rest of time ever. Just for now, we're still talking about the thing that's been our lives forever. Boop! You're my husband, I love you, said Lily BT. Gotta love those non-consensual weddings. Okay, right, no, I'm sorry. Somebody just said, my Wi-Fi is so cringe in the chat. What is it with people using the word cringe for every... Back in my day, the word cringe used to mean something specific. It's like a physical reaction you have to something when it's embarrassing. But now, it seems like the youth of today just use the word cringe all the time. It's like, I've run out of toast, cringe. Forgot to do my homework, cringe. I won the lottery, cringe. It's like, what? No, shut up, Jesus Christ, like, seriously, it's like, wow. If you call somebody a hipster these days, now that it's been completely ruined, it's just been, you know, the hipster is just dead. That word, it'll never mean what it ever meant at one point. It just means nothing, because it means a million things to other people. You might as well, the word is just unusable. Let's not do that to the word cringe, because it's a beautiful word. Evan Peters, says everybody in the chat. Yep. How does it feel to be inside a bear? Just wonderful, you know, it's where I've always wanted to end up in life, so I'm just so happy to finally be here. Oh yeah. Dan, I have my first marching band parade next Thursday. Would you wish me luck? Good luck with that, and just don't get your head stuck in a tuba, which is just good advice for life generally, I think I can say. Yeah, Phil's keeping me watching The X Factor. I find cringe a very lazy reaction. I think that's why I don't like it. It's like I can't be bothered to articulate how I feel or to interact with people. It's very dismissive. I think it's quite a rude word, but it isn't a really amazing word. Anyway, Dan, can we be friends? Said Dannibal Lester. Well, you know how I always joke about one of you being a cannibal and I might not know it. I think you're pretty high up the list with that branding. I'm just gonna put that out there. Where did you get that Winnie the Pooh onesie? I don't know. I feel like one of you might have given it to me. I have no idea. Talk about Stranger Things. Yeah, me and Phil finally watched all of Stranger Things, and it's probably my favourite TV show that's happened this year. Not scary, don't worry, just cool, you'll love it. You need to watch it whilst it's still the thing that everybody in the entire world is still talking about, which I think it will be probably forever. But it's so good, isn't it? I went on YouTube and had like a binge of watching all of the the chat shows that the kids went on. What is Stranger Things about? Stranger Things is about some kids in the 80s, and one of these kids and their group of friends goes missing mysteriously, and then all of a sudden a girl appears with psychic powers, and the townspeople, the cop, the mum, and the kids, they all try to solve the mystery of where their friend disappeared to as a creepy monster stalks people and a psychic girl is being mysterious. I'm being the wall from Stranger Things. That is a what, so you're gonna be like all like, whoa! That is a good idea. Woo! What's your favourite soccer team? Said Lauren. Lauren. No, no, no. No, no. Hi. Well, that's creepy. Can I just do the whole live show like this? Hey, guys. What's up? There we go. Hillary or Trump, said somebody. Really? Not Trump. You're literally my inspiration with an E. Either you're complimenting me and I'm inspirational, or I'm making you sweat. Dan is the person that makes me sweat. What would that mean? In what way? I just blink at you and you do exercise. Can someone do that to me? 7 years of Hello Internet. Yeah, it was my 7-year YouTube-versary the other day. Woo! Hello. Pokemon Go Plus, literally on the floor. Wow! A great purchase, surely. Just stay over there. What do you mean GIF? It's GIF. It's not. It's pronounced GIF. Litro, okay? It stands for Graphics Interchange Format, okay? G-I-F. It's not graphics. Giraffics. I love the graphics on my video game console. It's pronounced GIF. And if you disagree with me, I will come through the screen like the girl in the ring, and I will break your legs. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Get Shrekt. One of my New Year's resolutions is to fix my Tumblr theme, which is just horrifying, isn't it? It's just complete trash. It's just absolutely monstrous. Yeah, do another Tumblr tag. Yeah, I mean, Phil might one day. The thing is with Tumblr tag is that other than Internet Support Group, I'm not that keen on doing loads of videos that are the same videos, like, again and again, and I know there's nothing wrong with that, but, you know, I'm just a guy that's got a problem. I feel like the Dan and Phil versus Tumblr video was, like, so great that it kind of, like, did the whole Tumblr tag thing. And I could do it again, but I feel like I did what I tend to do on Dan Isn't on Fire, which is to make things so all-encompassing that I kind of make it so that I can't do it ever again. So Phil might, you know, and also, like, what is Tumblr tag these days? You know what I mean? It seemed like a fresh idea in 2013. Ooh, it's a creepy piece of fan art. Ooh, look at this scary gif with a tongue. It's, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a bit weird. Roast me, said Alejandro with a pumpkin. Alejandro, what are you, a terrible Lady Gaga song with the letter spelt wrong? Are you and Phil in YouTube Rewind? What's that? Dunno. 12 AM comes before 11 AM. Bye. Yeah, that's weird. Like, midday should be 12 AM. Midnight should be 12 PM. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And then it's 1. And, like, honestly, it just doesn't make any sense, doesn't it? I mean, humanity over time, we've managed to make a bunch of things make sense. But 12 AM and PM makes no sense. Like, honestly, just like, who did that? Let's find them and let's break their legs. Time is just a concept. Yeah, it is. So is morality and language and purpose. Take away concepts and we're just biological beings that want to eat and have sex and kill things that threaten the things that we want to eat and have sex with. So you can reject your concepts and get all uppity about that, or you can accept that concepts are fun Just putting that out there. Look at me just being a weirdo, like what is wrong with me? What kind of bender would you be? I mean, okay, earth, water, air, or fire? Maybe water, maybe not. You know, I like that they're quite chill. I don't think earth. There's elements of fire I like, but then also it's just a bit, you know, it's not very chill. I think I'm air, you know what I mean? Seems pretty chill. Whoop, whoop. Everyone hates me, says Maz. I don't hate you, Maz. I love you unless you're a cannibal. Give me a Halloween costume idea. A friendly clown. A peaceful clown. A monk clown. Why do you hate cannibals? Look, I'm not here to shame anybody, but you know, there's very few cases where there's consent in cannibalism, and I feel like that's something important that we can't forget from. How is it 55? What happened? Wow. Sex is biological. Gender doesn't mean anything. What is gender? Call yourself a freaking banana. I don't care. Just be comfortable with who you are. Humans and their constructs. You know, we did so well with time. Whoever did time, that was a winning. Gender, not so much. We've ended up with a lot of problems with that. You know, time, you know, we know when we're late, we know when something that we're dreading is coming up, you know, like homework deadline. We've got a vague concept of when we might eventually die. You know, there are some downsides to the construct of time, but I think overall it's a pretty good concept. Boop, 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 boop. You hockey puck in Australderbergerberg. Indeed, Dapper Lester. Have a nice day. You should do sociology. Yeah, I would have. I'd love to do sociology. You know, if I had spare time, I would just like enroll in night classes online to learn more about sociology. If I could go back in time and do anything at university, I'd go do PPE. Give a TED talk. Really? Maybe 1 in 50. Human existence is pointless in all. Yes, Satan Sam, but when everything is pointless, that means that everything is equally meaningful. Therefore, if you decide that the meaning of life is this strip of recording tape from a limited edition Radiohead vinyl, then it can be. Alright. So yeah, make Phil dress as Piglet. Wow, the strange erotic AU that I don't want to read about on Tumblr later. Our photo book, Dan and Phil Go Outside, is coming out 2 weeks the day after tomorrow, and tomorrow, for people in LA and London, you could come to that Q&A thing, but don't worry, as we're going to involve people from the internet, and the video is going there. So really, it's just seeing us in real life, which is incredibly overrated and disappointing, because, you know, what can I say, we're just two giant rats, and you'll be like, oh no, I just didn't think they'd be such giant rats, and then you realise the truth. Just two gigantic rats sat on a stage, and we'll see you next week where things are going to start to get spooky. Sit and write an essay on, you know, concepts and constructs that may or may not be tangible but created by humankind and are useful, and write the pros and cons of each so you know whether or not you need to worry about them. Good luck, bye!